Well, hello folks, welcome along to the Latvian job. I'm the Custard Prophet, and we join it well into Season 14. This is Episode 2 of Season 14, and we're already down into the very latter stages of the Champions League group stages. You can see the league is finished. We have won the league. We've also won the cup. It's all gone very, very smoothly, but what is going on in those Champions League places? And what is going on with players leaving the club, because there has been loads of movement in that respect as well. Let's have a look first of all at players who will be or are leaving the club. It's a little bit scary. You'll notice as I scroll through here, a certain person is missing, and that is our long-term target man. Uldrikis just decided to hang up his boots out of the blue. He's currently sitting in our scouting pool, as you can see here, one of our scouts on a full-time contract. Yes, he can't judge player ability or player potential, but it's Robert Uldrikis. He's got to be in there, hasn't he? Looking through the rest of the sides, we can see Messina is leaving, our left back. He is leaving. His transfer is already out. Vixner, the Latvian, is going to leave on a free transfer. He's already decided on that. Pape Duff wants to leave. He's requested. We've accepted that request. So he's off. Wampa, he is leaving. So another one to leave, one of our top players. Harolds Erglis, he is leaving. So it's all very interesting. Forgot about him. Kortakov's our central defender. He is going to be leaving on, he's retiring. We had the news that Alvis Yauzems is retiring as well. George Solano, there's bids coming in for him, and he will be leaving as well. So, all in all, we're not going to have many players to come back if we get through the group stages in the Champions League. Okay, so the question is, how have things gone in the Champions League? Let's go and have a look at that right now. Well, we started off with a very topsy-turvy match against Porto. This was the second match after losing our first one. Started off with a great strike from Lorenzo to put us in the lead after just 1 minute. But 18 minutes on the clock, and Porto pegged us back. Popper through a crowded penalty box down the bottom corner. We managed then to regain the lead after 22 minutes. Lovely ball into Lisanovs. He's found some space. Goal, 2-1. And then we're again pegged back. Big ball up, and Ferran Torres, I don't know, is that Ferran Torres into Neto? And he just powers it past the goalkeeper. Goes to 2-2. We reached half-time 2-2, but then a penalty put us back ahead. And Perez, who scored the penalty, was at the far post to put us 4-2 up. Looking good. As you can see, Porto did score a late one again from Neto, but we managed to keep our noses in front and won that game 4-3 against probably the best team in the group. We certainly deserved to win this. So then we played Borussia Monchengladbach and absolutely pummeled them. Here's the first goal from Pape Duff just after half time, and after that we absolutely destroyed them with Kubica scoring a hat-trick. This is his third goal after getting it back off the post. 4-0 victory over Borussia Monchengladbach at home. It was a different story when we went out to Germany, though. Despite completely dominating the match, we gave up one shot on target and they scored from it. We'll show you the stats here. You can see dominant performance from Riga, and we didn't win this game. How did we not win this game? God only knows. But I think we have to blame the strikers for not finishing. We had some good chances there and did not do well enough. So this is what the group looks like currently. Porto sit top. We could finish in any position at the minute. Everyone's losing and winning matches, which is fascinating. There's been no draws yet. And we're going to be playing Ajax first up. This is a big one, because if we can beat Ajax, that guarantees us at least third position. And then we have to see how Porto get on against Borussia Monchengladbach, because we could be all sitting on 9 points at the top, and then it will be dependent on what we do at Porto. Right, so here we go. Big match against Ajax. I am looking forward to this. We have got a few notes. There's a few contracts expiring at the end of, just after this game. I don't know what that will mean. No idea whether people are going to be leaving or not. Right, this is the team we're going with. Kubica, Lucinovs and Crittenden up top, with Bamba, Perez and Lozano in midfield. Backline of Bajekic, Lima, Mendia and Wampa, with Kleber Francisco in goal. Silva Lima is really improving. Look at this. It looks like he's going to be a real star for us in the future. Tackling already at 16. Jumping reach already at 16. And all these other attributes are improving. And he's fast as well. I suspect he will be one of the next players we get poached off us. Well, here we are. At home against Ajax. I can't believe over all these seasons we've not been able to expand this stadium. We've asked again this season and had no luck with the board. They do not want us to leave or to even expand this place or even do anything with it. We still aren't packing out the grounds. The grounds in league matches is the problem. Well, a surprisingly dull match, I have to say, but we have got a highlight here after 18 minutes. Not a single shot so far. But here's Bamba. Slides it through. And Lysinovs, he hits the post with that. Oh, man. How many times do we do stupid things like that when the goal just gapes at us? So ball is high. Silva Lima gets onto that, but they just puts it through straight to them. And we're not pressing them, although we do there. Wampa does brilliantly. He tackles Crittenden through. It's Lysinovs who's getting the chances, and he's put it wide again. Lysinovs, come on, mate. Here we go again. All the chances have fallen to the tall Lysinovs, and we haven't there. Bamba gets one, but over the top. So half time we're 0-0, and this feels a very familiar story. We've completely nullified Ajax's threat. But we're not able to put the ball in the back of the net, which is not ideal. We do need to win this, though, I think, just to make sure we do not fall short of Ajax. I don't want to end up fourth in this group as a random thing. Porto are ahead against Monchengladbach, though. That's interesting. So, couple of changes. We've actually put Kubica off and brought Samir on. Kubica's not happy with us because we weren't playing him enough. That's amazingly enough, even though he's our best striker. So that might be the problem with him. And Kiat is coming on as well. But yeah, disappointing. Late highlight. We have had everything so far and just have not managed to put it in the back of the net. With some tired players. Wampa's running down this left side looking absolutely shattered. And again, a ball over the top. And looks like we've actually ended up drawing this, which is, given how many shots we've had, look at this XG, like ridiculous ascent there versus what they've got. It is disappointing. We should certainly be scoring goals there, and I'm not sure why we struggled so much. Backline absolutely superb, but going forward, this is seems to be a problem at the minute. I'm not sure what the issue is, but that has made things interesting. So we sit currently now 3 points ahead of Ajax. And we're going to be playing Porto away. Ajax will be playing Monchengladbach. I think if Ajax beat us, if Ajax win, I think we guaranteed third place. Because if Ajax win, I think they will go ahead of us on head-to-head. Because they beat us and drew with us. Second time in two Champions League games that we have dominated the game and haven't scored a goal. So here we go. It's the final game against Porto. Ajax at home to Monchengladbach. We're sitting in second at the minute. I think almost any result from that game, whichever way it goes, will mean that we will end up in third unless we beat Porto. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. or draw against Porto. Backline were excellent in the last game. We're going to bring Samir on from the start, see how he does. Kiat, going to bring him on as well. I don't know, it's hard to know. We've done all right, haven't we, in recent times? We've just not been able to score the goals. We're dominating the games, not scoring the goals. So, yeah, maybe it'll be a bit easier to score goals when we're going to have a little bit more, when we're playing on the break a little bit more, as we will against Porto, I guess. So it is mainly Porto. 28 minutes in, they're the only ones who've had shots. And yeah, Suarez Neto looks a good player. He's the one who seems to be causing all the trouble in this group. But it looks like we might have a free kick here. There's always a chance for a free kick. Kubica stands over it. He's just put it in. Wow, lovely bending free kick, and that puts us 1-0 up. Well, that's a huge goal for us, and that will guarantee us first place actually in the group, I think, if we can keep our noses in front. But what a start. That's what we wanted to see. Not seen anything like that. It's Neto and clever Francisco with a stunning save, puts it onto the post. Wow. Just a clipped header across from the striker there. We're just going to have a look at the league table. Oh, we don't get to see it. Looks like a chance here. So Lima is doing brilliant things at the back. I'm really happy with his signing, particularly as we're going to be losing Wampa and Mendia. I think he is a fantastic player to have in there. We will need to bring someone in alongside him. But so we're holding firm at the minute. Looks like chances are coming again and again here. I'm going to go to a cautious approach, I think. We've managed to... That was a dangerous tackle there. But here's Kubica. He plays it onto Lysinovs. And Lysinovs puts it in. He's missed so many chances in the last match. And when it really comes down to it, he scores a goal. And wow. We're doing what other teams have done to us. Right, I was trying to get the table up there. We'll manage that in a second. It's an even game. We certainly don't deserve to be ahead, but given how matches have gone recently, I'm not at all. I don't feel for them at all. We've experienced this far too many times. So come on, let's do this. Oh no, so currently we are still in second place. Oh damn. Maybe they don't care. Maybe that's it. But playing all right. Another chance here. Perez gets tackled rather too easily. Now he's backing off. Should at least give him a little bit more of a test there. Samir does well to win the header. He's going to be one of the players who hopefully will be making more of an impact next year. He's an Egyptian striker. We've not been able to sign him for the league yet, but we have got him here. Oh dear, Kubica. And goalkeeper just wanders out, and Neto makes it 2-1. Well, then it's more interesting. So Bajekic is off, Messina's on. Injury to Bajekic, hopefully not too serious, because Messina's not going to be here at the end of this season. Another chance here, Bamba now. No one gets on the end of it though, headed away. Samir plays it over to the left side. It's Kubica. Is that offside? I thought it must be. Must be offside, surely. Disallowed, yeah. I thought he was standing a mile offside. It's a nice little finish from Kubica. But, I mean, Samir picks him out. I mean, there's 3 or 4 players offside. The Porto offside trap worked a treat there. Well, is it all over? I mean, could we end up dropping into the... Oh, it's 2-2. Wow, now this makes things more scary, because now we are just... What are we? A point ahead If we drop this one, then we could be in some serious trouble. So we're going to make some changes here. Kiet's coming off, some legs in midfield, Lorenzo and Wampa is tired. We're going to bring on Stankus. There we go. Hopefully the extra legs will help us through. Right now, 86 minutes now. Ruiz running down this side. Chips it in. Goalkeeper's come out. Oh my God. What are you doing, goalkeeper? What are you doing? We completely had this game and we have thrown it away. And we have dropped into the Europa League with that. Oh God. I can barely believe this. We have dominated so many of these games and got nothing out of it. And the one game where it looked like we weren't dominating, but it looked like we were going to get something out of it, we managed to lose in the last 10 minutes. Wow. So we sit now in the Europa League places. Secretly, I'm not too disappointed with that because I think we've got more of a chance of progressing there. Right, we're just going to go forward and find out who we're going to be playing in the Europa League. I'm not sure when that's drawn. Right then, here we go. Some interesting teams in here. Teams that we could definitely beat and teams that we're probably not going to beat. So these are the first round knockout. So this is all the teams that finished second, plus all those that dropped down from the Champions League, third place in the groups. So let's see who we get. There's no seeding as far as I can tell. So let's find out. Atalanta. Do we want Atalanta? Be an interesting one. I think we could beat them. Mulder. Yeah, take Mulder. I think we've got a history, don't we? I think we've got a history. A while back, anyway. Let's have a look. We can beat Mulder, surely. Well, we've played them before, I'm pretty sure, and lost to them. Yes, we're yet to ever beat them. They have knocked us out in qualifying on 2 separate occasions. So we are a very different team to what we were 10 years ago. So yeah, let's make sure we do the knocking out of qualifying to them this time round. So we'll have a look at the full draw. Do let me know, looking at that. I know there's other teams to come in. I think the likes of Sevilla. We'll look at the groups. Sevilla, Leverkusen, Roma, Benfica, Man United, Sporting Lisbon, Real San Sebastian and Hoffenheim. So those are the ones yet to come in. So with that in mind, how far can we go? We are going to have issues with player registration. That will be a problem. But given the team we've got now, how far can we go? Keep that in mind. And I want to show you one more thing before we sign off. And that is a player who will be joining us. We know Erglis, Solano, Wampa and Messina are all leaving. But we have got a couple of transfers coming in. We're losing a Latvian centre back and right back. Well, we are returning one. Pavel Belovs, who can play on the right and the middle, who's been with us previously. He's coming back from Valmiera, so pleased to have him back. So it's important to have a good quality Latvian players. But yes, Yao Kiodio is returned. He's going to be signing with us properly this season, and we're looking forward to that. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.